Karim Benzema's astonishing wage demands may have been enough to put Manchester United off an attempt to land the former France striker. Even Sir Jim Ratcliffe appears to be unwilling to pay Benzema, 36, the equivalent of the £86 million per year he is currently on in Saudi Arabia to bring the ex-Real Madrid man to Old Trafford for just 4 months.
But perhaps a bigger warning for United, and potential alternative Benzema suitors Chelsea, is the ill-starred record of on-loan strikers at both clubs. Over the past 2 decades, United and Chelsea have made 10 striker loan signings between them, although one of them joined both clubs.
Not that anybody could, in truth, suggest that Radamel Falcao was anything but a flop at either Stamford Bridge or Old Trafford. The Colombian, one of the world's hottest striking properties before his January 2014 ACL injury, arrived at United at the end of the 2014-15 summer window.
Read more in FOOTBALLFRIENDLY. Fireman United in embarrassing friendly loss as fans moan nothing shocks me now. Power up, get £40 in free football bet builder bets when you stake £10 with Paddy Power. He left after 26 Prem appearances, 29 in all competitions, brought a paltry 4 goals. Never close to the player he had been at Atletico Madrid. Undeterred, the following summer saw him turn up in SW6, a season-long loan spell with an option for a £38 million full transfer.
It swiftly became evident that option was never going to be taken up, even before the thigh injury that ruled him out of the second half of the season. Just 10 Prem appearances, 12 in all competitions, and a single goal, in a shock 2-1 home defeat by Crystal Palace.
Most read in Football Transfer. Latest Liverpool and Man City battle for Joshua Kimmich, Benzema EXCLUSIVEFRIENDLY. Fireman United in embarrassing friendly loss as fans moan nothing shocks me now. Taking the mic. Awkward moment. Michail Antonio told of Phillips' West Ham loan live on. Sky return of the Mac. Eric Dier goes full. Steve McLaren in first TV interview at Bayern. Free bets. Best betting offers new customer bonuses and Falcao was not the exception, for either club. Even some of those remembered fondly did not necessarily deliver the numbers to justify that status.
Sweden's Henrik Larsson left a great impression during his fleeting 3-month stay in 2007. That, though, added up to a solitary Prem goal and 3 strikes in 13 games in all competitions.
More recently, in 2020, United brought in Odion Ighalo. The former Watford man did not manage a single Prem goal, finding the target 3 times in the FA Cup and 5 times in 23 games in total. And last term, Dutchman Wout Weghorst, a surprise arrival from Burnley, failed to score in his 17 Premier League outings, claiming just 2 in 31 matches across the entire campaign.
Not that Chelsea's loan record is much better. After the Falcao flop, there were 2 other South Americans, the first arriving in 2016. Alexandre Pato arrived with memories of his wonderkid status at AC Milan beginning to fade amid a deluge of injuries.
Struggling with his fitness at Stamford Bridge, the Brazilian was unable to make an impression and managed just 2 appearances, although did score in a 4-0 win at Aston Villa. Then in 2019, Maurizio Sarri believed he could get a tune out of his former Napoli charge, Argentina Gonzalo Higuain.
Maybe it was a gentle refrain, certainly not a belter. 5 goals in 14 Prem outings, with 5 other scoreless matches across 3 cup competitions. And last term, it could be argued João Felix's biggest impression was on the thigh of Fulham's Kenny Tet when he was sent off an hour into his debut.
The Portuguese, now at Barcelona, scored 4 times in 20 appearances, all of them in his 16 top-flight games. Hardly a ringing endorsement of a track record. There was, of course, one player who does not fit that pattern, and he was always a rebel.
Carlos Tevez, signed on loan from West Ham in 2007, won 2 Prem crowns, the Champions League and the League Cup in 2 seasons at Old Trafford, in which he scored 34 goals in 99 appearances including 19 in the top flight. Yet for many, even some die-hard United fans, he was the first signal of the change in the balance of power in the city.
Read more SUN stories. Baby B Married at First Sight stars announce they're having their first child. Doughway major pizza chain abruptly closes 8 restaurants with immediate effect. The infamous "Welcome to Manchester" posters unveiled when he controversially switched from the red half of Manchester to the sky blue one was a statement of intent, one that has been turned into concrete reality over the past 15 years. Maybe that history is a bigger reason for both clubs to think again about Benzema, or any other potential loan recruit.
It hasn't exactly gone too well in the past.